Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to flip through the current setup of my half letter planner. I have been using a half letter as maybe what I'd call my everyday carry for, it's been at least a year now. But all of that to say that while I've been using a half letter for a year, it certainly has evolved and changed many times over in that time. As you may or may not know, I am a Jane's Agenda affiliate, so I do have a link to the Jane's Agenda shop down in my description box. If you shop that link, I do earn a small commission at no cost to you. And I am subscribed to the Jane's Agenda Deluxe sub box, which gives me the ability to change my planner up every month if I so choose, because the Jane's Agenda sub box sends you covers and dashboards and inserts often. It depends on which version you're subscribed to. I do get the deluxe box. I will link for you the last unboxing where you'll see a lot of the items that I've used here. But anyway, to say that I've been going through it lately is an understatement. I'd like to say a belated happy Planner Day to everybody. I never even posted on National Planner Day, which makes me really sad. It's our day, you guys, but yeah, it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot lately. So I'm really happy to spend my morning with you flipping through my planner. So let's just do it. So I decided to move back into my Moterm. I haven't used it in quite some time. And you know, part of that is that I really love using a snap-in cover because you can fold it over. But when you see the covers and everything, you'll see why I wanted to go back into my Moterm. So this is a Moterm for a half letter. This clip is from Jane's Agenda. I think it looks really pretty on here. Let's make sure I'm in frame. All right, so I know you're probably getting glare off this cover, so I won't linger here too long. But here's how I set up the inside of my agenda cover for now. Honestly, it's a little bit too bulky. Now, frankly, when I use my planner to write on, I usually pull it out of here. But if I try to open it and write on here, it's a little lumpy because of all these notepads. But I do love using sticky notes. This sticky note pad came in the box and it's meant to look like a library card, like the one that, I don't know if library card's the right word. Like, I don't know if you, I'm going to age myself. I don't know if you remember when there'd be a little card inside the book and they'd stamp it. Apparently they don't do that anymore. This notepad is also from Jane's Agenda that I really love, that I bought a while back. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I'll link it for you. And then a little journaling card that we probably got in a past box. It says plan all the things. And then this beautiful wine vegan leather clip we also got in the box, which they do have a wraparound cover, like something that's sort of like this, that's coming out in this. You had the ability to pre-order it with the September box, but I think, I'm not sure if it's too late now for the September box. It might be. I was very tempted, but I'm being mindful of my budget right now, so I held off. But that cover, if you're loving this color, it will be coming to the shop eventually, from what I understand. And then we got this beautiful cover. So just for the sake of ease, I'm going to pull my planner out of here for the moment to flip through. But this is what the total inside of the Moterm looks like. It has a lot of pockets. I tend not to put anything in the pockets in the back, but you have a lot of slots here. Like, I have considered getting the Moterm that is for the weeks and using it as a wallet. I had considered that in the past, but I didn't. But it also has this kind of like wallet style opening up here where you can put papers and things. Yeah, these covers are really nice. They are leather, and they're, for a leather cover, they're a pretty decent price. I got this off of Amazon. This is the taupe color, if you're wondering. Oh, and my pen is from Live Love Posh. It's really pretty, but Sadly, it's running out of ink, so I'm not sure. This is a ballpoint pen. I'm not sure if I can replace the ink, but I would like to because it's such a beautiful pen. Okay, so let's look at my girl. I don't know why. I always think of my planner as a girl. So here we go. So we've got this beautiful Little Women cover. I put the planner on these bronze discs from I put the planner on these bronze discs from the Happy Planner. They had come on a planner, the daily planner. I don't know if you're a Happy Planner. I'm also a Happy Planner affiliate. I don't believe you can buy these discs separately, but if they have any planners out that have these discs right now, it would probably be on sale. So if they do, I'll link it for you. So this is Little Women, Louisa May Alcott. And then I surprised myself by choosing this dashboard, but I just loved the vibe. I just did. So I went with it. I guess, to be honest, I'm starting to feel the fall vibes. I totally am. I love fall. I love September because September is my birthday month. It is my anniversary month. And it just gives me that fresh start feeling. I've heard other people say that about, back to school time. And then we have this pocket protector that we got in one of the sub boxes recently. I don't know if this is coming to the shop, but I hope so because I know everyone was requesting something like this. I threw these rose gold clips we'd gotten in here at one point, and I threw these journaling cards. I still didn't put anything in that pocket. And this clip, it's not going to stay here. I love it like that, but it's not going to stay here. But anyway, that's that. Then this is one of their clear dividers. I still need to label my dividers. I mentioned before that usually what I do is set up the planner and I wait to label the dividers until I'm sure that I like it the way it is. So I just haven't done that yet. I'm in love with this dashboard so much. I thought I would use this dashboard as my cover, but then I kind of liked how this looked and I was feeling the other dashboard for my cover. So, but that's the fun thing about these covers and dashboards. Like you could change it up at any point. You can mix and match. You can make it exactly what you want it to be. And I love that about it. But what this section is, and it's still in process. It's been in process, but it's just sort of what it is. I needed a yearly overview. I found an extra page from a Happy Planner that I was going to kind of DIY in a yearly overview, but I just haven't had time to do it. I just haven't. It's just how life has been. But I love how beautiful this dashboard looks here. But anyway, the rest of the year is going to go here. So I'm going to put 3 monthly calendars on the page and keep the lines so that I can pre-plan, that kind of thing. Then I have this inbox sheet from Jane's Agenda, just so that I have a place to dump out notes or like things that maybe I know I'm going to need to get done at some point, but don't need to be done that week, that kind of thing. I'm just going to use this for that. So this is actually just the name of a dance studio that somebody told me about that I just wanted to remember. So I just put it there. And then this is a someday insert that we also got from Jane's Agenda in a box. And I haven't needed to use it yet. But I was saying when I put it in here originally that I always think of things that maybe like they're kind of goal related or project related, but they're not things I'm working on in the immediate future. And I'm always jotting ideas down everywhere, and then I kind of lose track of them. So I loved that this is here. So now I can put some of those things there, and I won't lose track of them. Then we get into August. So if I didn't say it from the get-go, these clear dividers are from Jane's Agenda. We got them in one of the sub boxes, but they are available in the shop. I love them. They're so pretty. This August vellum came in the sub box, and so did this dashboard. And then we get into my August monthlies, which are the executive monthlies from Jane's Agenda. I love them because they have lines, but I have not set up August yet. Yeah, it's been a thing. I'm sure you can relate. I was kind of cruising, like, you know, life was going fine. And then it just sort of like a whole bunch of things happened all at once, and sorting it out still, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So anyway, what I've been doing is setting up a monthly overview using the monthly kits from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. Let me show you the one for August. Here's the one for August. Really cute. And what I've been doing is kind of spreading out the stickers from these across several pages. So using them to make a monthly dashboard here, then using some of them in my monthly spread, and then putting the monthly calendar here. Last month I made a currently page here, so I think I'm going to do that again because that was fun. So I love those monthly kits. You may know that I used to be a rep for JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. I will link her Instagram for you. Highly recommend it. Anyway, that's what's going to happen there, but it hasn't. And now here's where things have changed quite a bit. So this is a ruler that I got from ARC long ago that I've labeled this week. I'm going to move it just while we're looking. So how I have been setting up my planner is with a weekly overview and daily pages, which is, I've always used a little bit of daily pages. If you've seen some of my previous setups of my half letter, I will link the most recent one. I've always kind of kept a separate section with some daily pages, and I just kind of used them when I needed them. I also keep classic HP daily pages in my Sunday planner, but I don't know, life was like picking up this wild pace right before everything started going nuts on me. And I just found myself needing the space to really like dig into my day. And so I did that. I did it temporarily. I really liked it. I shared that with you guys over on Instagram and also in my community posts. And then some people requested to see the full flip through. So that's why we're here. So what I've been doing, these are the weekly number 5 from Jane's Agenda. They are a 1-page weekly overview. In a moment, I'll turn to a blank one so you can see. And I just like adding this decorative dashboard here, but you certainly don't need it. I mostly just enjoy having a little free space to decorate. I am a decorative planner at heart, although I just don't have the time for it like I once did. But this is kind of a way that I can still make a really cute spread, but it doesn't have to take me a really long time. And this was what I made for National Planner Week. So I had used the Keleva Plan. I think it might be called Planning a Life I Love. I don't remember. It was the first volume. Here it's just where I tracked the bills I needed to pay this week. I make a to-do list. I always make a next week section. That really helps me for moving forward. So I really like that. And then I'm just highlighting like my work schedule and any appointments, like just a highlight of the most important things I need to remember for my week in this weekly section. I'm not great with habit trackers. I try to be, but I'm not. So this week I didn't even set up the habit tracker at all, but it is nice that it's there. And then honestly, the way that these are set up is that the back is supposed to be for this week as well. When I used to use these, I used to just white that out and use it for the dashboard for the following week. But they didn't really work out for me in that regard as being the only place for me to record things, but I'm really liking them in this capacity. And if you are subscribed to Jane's Agenda and you received those fold over weekly inserts, I think if I remember correctly, we got them about 2 boxes ago. You could certainly use them in this same way. In fact, I probably will try them out in that regard, but I have these already dated, so I just figured I would use these. And honestly, I really like these. I hope they keep them in the shop. I love the look of them, the font, and now that I'm using them this way, they're great. I really love them. So I do have enough till the end of December. So I'll probably keep that going. And then I've added in daily pages. So these daily pages are from Erin Condren. They are A5 ring punched daily pages that I had trimmed and punched with my lavender punch. Now, I had bought these on clearance way back. They were the Flora line. If you're an Erin Condren user, then you know that was from maybe like 2 years ago. And at that point, they were selling on clearance a quarterly chunk. So I'd bought them, and I don't have the full quarter because I've been using them off and on. But I do think I have enough maybe to get me through next month. And then I will probably order, Jane's Agenda has something sort of similar that at least at the moment you can buy in quarterly chunks. So it's quite a bit cheaper than if I decided to buy a full year of the inserts again from Erin Condren. And I don't have to trim and punch them. They will be the right shape and size. Because you can see these are a little shorter because A5 is wider and shorter. That's why it kind of works to do it this way though, because when I trim the piece off that has the ring punches, it makes it the right width. And then it's just a little shorter, which I'm okay with. And frankly, I love these. I really do. If I caught a good enough sale, maybe I would consider buying them again, but I'm kind of thinking I'll go with the Jane's Agenda ones. They're very, very similar. They're fully neutral, whereas these have a little bit of color. So I really like them. This is a page finder from Jane's Agenda. Was also what I'd done for National Planner Day and then never used it. Yeah. I don't need to keep saying it. It's been a thing. I don't need to keep saying it. Anyway, but yeah, I do really, really like these, but the Jane's Agenda ones are quite similar where they have the timed, like hourly layout on the side and then a to-do list on the side. And actually the one thing that I kind of don't like about these is that I wish this to-do list went all the way down, and they have a monthly calendar. See, here's a blank one. They have a monthly calendar here that like everyone, well, I can't say everyone, someone somewhere must like it, but there's like a resounding cry online every year. Please take these monthly calendars off. I don't understand why so many planners choose to put a monthly calendar on every page, because from what I hear online, like everyone is like, I hate it. Get rid of it. I don't need it there. I use a monthly spread and it's just taking up space. But you know, that's just me. I don't know. So anyway, planner companies everywhere. Most people hate it, FYI. But anyway, so I cover it up, as you can see. It is what it is. And but overall, even though like I had a rough go of it this week, I did use them when I tried it before, and I just love having the space. I really do. So I'm going to continue with it this month and just see how it goes. So I put in a daily page for each day, and then I put in a piece of dot grid paper from Jane's Agenda to mark the start of the next week. So here's the blank weekly number 5 overview if you want to see that. So yeah, I just really love the look of this. Like, I feel like to me, it's still pretty, even if I don't decorate it. Like, I'm so about the font. The font means everything to me. I love when it's like a cursive or script font. That's my thing. But I do really like this font. So, I love these. And then here's the daily pages. So what I did, I put in all of August, and then knowing that I am probably going to go back to my 1.5 inch discs from Jane's Agenda next month, but right now I'm not. I'm on 1.25 inch discs. What I did was I put another divider for September, but the only thing I put in here so far is my monthly spread and the weeks. I did not put the daily pages in yet, so I didn't take up too much room on the discs, but I figured even when I move up a size in the discs, I'm probably not going to fit a third month in because I've typically kept 3 months at a time. I think I might be okay with that if it's just 2 months at a time. So yeah. And then my next section, I decided to set up as a book tracker because we got these awesome inserts, and this is something I've been wanting to keep track of in my planner. So I used the other dashboard that was meant to be the back cover of the planner, and I just thought it was so fitting. Here we have a page finder. I love using top tabs. I've typically used some like clear top tab dividers, but I felt like using the page finders this month, and it's been fine. So this is the insert. It says books to read. We have title, author, and recommended by. And then you just get one page like that at the start. And then these are the inserts that you have over and over, which say quotes and notes, title, author, chapter, page number, time, and quote and note, and recommended additional reading. So I really like this. I was saying when I unboxed it, I typically do really like pulling quotes from books and things, but often I'll just like write it somewhere randomly, or I won't have anywhere to write it, and I just never end up writing it down. So I love that I have a place where I could, dedicate to doing that. I've really been working on reading again because it's truly something I love and I just got away from. So I finally finished reading Atomic Habits. Excellent book. Highly recommend it. And now I'm reading a book called Mindset. I just started that, but I am really enjoying that as well. So I just put some pages in here. I didn't put like a ton, but that's probably enough for now. And then I have another clear divider. This was from the February box, I believe. And then we have my notes pages section, and we got these beautiful notes pages from the box, so I had to use them. And then I also have these ones from ARC that I just love. I just love how they have the title page. Sometimes I use these as daily pages as well. And these are very inexpensive. I think they're like $10 for a pretty good sized pack of them. And the paper is decent. Like, is it Jane's Agenda paper? No, but it's pretty substantial. I've never had any issues with it ripping. Pen works on it nicely. I've been using these for a while, and I do really like them. And then lastly, I have this folder from Cloth and Paper, and I just have some stickers in here. I've got some some bullets or dots from Cloth and Paper with a random sticker stuck to it. I have some freebies from Planner Kate, like the weather and stuff like that. So I never put in a dashboard in my back cover. Oh, that's really funny. I'll have to put one in. Honestly, it really doesn't matter because the majority of the time I am keeping it in the Moterm, but I do pull it out to use it. So I'll have to pull in a dashboard there. But it actually doesn't look bad like that, does it? It really doesn't. I might just leave that. I'm really sad that the back of this folder, one of my dashboards like bled all over it. So it kind of is what it is, but that was kind of disappointing. But what can you do? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this flip through of the August setup of my half letter planner. It was great to be back chatting with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend that you think would enjoy it, and comment below. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you're using, how you're using it. Tell me all the things. I love chatting with you guys. And that is going to do it for this one, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.